Hello, my name is Stan Targos. I'm one of the founders of Responsible College Advocates. I'm here with Maria Vas, who's provost of Lawrence Technological University. Maria, how are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. Very well, Stan.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what drives you to be in higher education and work with such a great university for so long?
Yes, so I am, by training, I'm a physics professor. I'm a physicist, so I'm a STEM person. I like math, I like science. I started my job at Lawrence Tech as a physics professor a long time ago, and I love to teach physics. And throughout the years, I developed my leadership skills, and as I developed my leadership skills, I got into positions that were more administrative that I decided that I also liked, and I ended up being the provost of the university.
That's pretty fantastic. There's probably certain pieces of the job that really drive you. What's the mission of Lawrence Technological University and how does that play for what you love to do?
So again, we love education, and really the mission of Lawrence Tech and the mission of any university is really educate our students, right? We feel that, and we all know, for me, education is equivalent to freedom. People that are educated have more freedom, not just in terms of financial terms, but even more important in terms of being able to understand their own opinions and being able to advocate for themselves. And so that is our passion and is our goal. We all know that people that have college degrees make more money than people that don't have college degrees. And so we want to make sure that we can help society, and we can better society by having more students that are actually educated.
Yeah, I don't believe college and the university experience is going away anytime soon. We need it as the foundation of our country is really what it is.
I do agree with you completely.
Since you've been in provost and you've gone from professor through provost, what has been some of the consistent challenges or what's the most dominant challenge that you see families dealing with as it comes to getting a college degree or graduating from a fantastic university like LTU?
By far, have to be financial pressures. When we have students that leave the university, and we always have an exit interview, or we have a survey that asks students, the reason why they leave the university the majority of the times is because of financial challenges. And also, when we interview students that did not register at Lawrence Tech as freshmen, the main reason that they give is really because of financial reasons also. And so this is also not news for anybody. We know that the debt by students have been increasing in the last 10 years. And so it's a very important challenge. If we have to solve this important challenge if we want to have more people that come to college and are better educated.
So as a university, you have staff that wear tons of hats every day, and they do a great job getting kids ready, helping them with the financial aid process, the admissions process, when they graduate, having alumni outreach, as well as while they're on campus, helping them deal with the stress of booking classes, getting home, finding internships. How would a university help a family manage the financial process in light of everything else that they're doing?
So we try, and every university has a financial aid office, but we are not experts in really talking with students about their debt. We are helpful in telling them what they need to do, but we are not really experts in that. And so that is a reason why the Responsible College Advocates have been very, very helpful to Lawrence Tech, because they are a third party. That is their expertise. They do know how to educate families, how to educate students, and how to make college more affordable, and in particular, how to manage their debt. And so, they are great partners. One of the reasons why we became partners with them is because we felt that we were not able to help the students and the families the same way as they can.
So as we are working with Lawrence Technological University, some of the things you've been very proactive with, which we give you a lot of accolades for, is making us available to parents who get their final bill and they panic over how do they pay for it. As almost as an extension of financial aid, you've allowed us to come on campus and spend a couple hours training your admissions and your financial aid teams how to communicate with families. You've allowed us to send videos and made it very easy for families to participate. What have been some of the results that you've seen from our efforts working with Lawrence Technological University?
So we have been working with you, the Responsible College Advocates, for now 2 years. And in 2 years, we had a retention of 64 students because of this. And again, is a question of education, is a question of finding, being a guide and being a partner that can help them to understand the big picture and not and they don't get frozen about this is the bill and how am I going to pay this bill. And so again, for us, that are there, this is not just about money. Actually, is not about money, but is about making sure that we can have more students that graduate. We can have more students that are going to be a very important contributors to society. And money and the debt that they will have is really a challenge that we have to not completely eliminate, but at least make them feel comfortable that that is possible.
Right. When we talk to families who come through your door, and we love working with families from LTU because they seem to be really focused. They love their kids. They're spending good money investing in them, but they also know they're going to walk away and get a job, have a career, have a successful launch in life. What I really appreciate is you give them a third party, and you mentioned third party as a community resource that we are. We're not part of the university. We're not on payroll. In fact, the families don't pay us. The university doesn't pay us. We're a complimentary benefit supported by national nonprofit. How does that lend credibility to the families and the trust factor when you recommended that they talk to us or they see us on your campus?
And they first of all, that increases the level of trust. One, because we are recommending you. On the other hand, because you are a third party, they do understand that we as a university don't have any investment in it. The fact, and you have been very clear in telling the families that the university, doesn't pay you anything, and that the families don't too. So that gives them trust and credibility that again, as I said before, that the university is not gaining anything from it except the understanding that the student is going to be able to graduate and is going to be able to have a great education when it graduates.
So we're in alignment in a lot of ways because one of our missions is to help students graduate and be defined by the education they received, not by the debt they carry. And when we're working with a student who's graduated, and we've worked with kids who've graduated, young adults who make $35,000 or $40,000 a year, up to those who landed tremendous jobs making $110,000 or $130,000 a year, we're able to cut their time in debt in half over 90% of the time, which gives comfort to mom and dad knowing that it's not going to be a burden to the student, knowing that they're not putting their life on hold to service the debt, but they're actually able to jump in and use their skills and talents to pursue that passion. I have two final questions for you. One is, what would you tell a decision maker at another university about the Responsible College Advocates in our process?
I would say, number one, that they should for sure work with you and talk with you and let you to convince them that really you are a great resource for their students and for the university. So I completely recommend the Responsible College Advocates. They have been great for Lawrence Tech. They are very easy to work with. They complement what we do. They don't burden our offices in any way. And for sure, we are in alignment in why we are here. We are here to help more students and to help more people to be able to graduate and have a fulfilling life and being better contributors to society.
I love that. What would you tell a parent or a student who's considering opening the door and trusting the Responsible College Advocates?
I would say that you are a responsible college advocate. Just your name says everything. And so again, I will tell them that they should talk with you and they should on their own see and understand how how much of an expert you are and how you really can help them.
That's fantastic. Maria, I appreciate your time today. I look forward to working with you in the future, and I love meeting the families from LTU. It's such a quality university. We spend a lot of time promoting everything that you stand for from the top down. So thank you very much today, and we look forward to talking soon.
And again, thank you very much for inviting me to be here. And again, we have a very good partnership, and I hope that Lawrence Tech will continue to have a great partnership with you.
Thank you.
you.